1984, the same year Ronald Reagan won re-election, we learned how to sand our decks.
Show me sand floor.
We also learned not to feed these cute bastards after midnight, and Indiana Jones went on his second adventure. But in that same year, those formative years of hair metal, so many great albums were released. We create a mixtape with some of the fantastic songs from these unbelievable albums right here in the Hairband Basement.
This is the hair metal theme for the Hairband Basement show, where I talk about hair metal and stuff and things.
Welcome to the Hairband Basement. I am your host, Basement Brian, and I got a returning pain-in-the-ass guest, my brother from a Canadian mother, Jason. Say hi to the good folks there, Jason. I'll get my shit together.
Hello, Basementeers. Always a pleasure to be invited back to the basement, my friend.
Always welcome, though. You tried to fuck my mom on the Rock and Danger show, which
Tried.
Yeah, she wouldn't fuck you with Justin Theroux's pussy.
Ooh.
All right, moving on. Let's move on from the comedy show. All right, so we're gonna do a mixtape for 1984. I didn't think I'd go back this far, and the 93 one would probably be out by the time I put this one out. And I figured, yeah, fuck it, let's do 84. And we were just talking. There's way more songs than we thought.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, holy shit is right. Holy fuck is correct.
Could be a double album.
Easily. I got a long fucking bunch of honorables. But let's do this.
All right.
Your tape in.
Boom.
What's the first song we hear?
1984, Walking a Razor's Edge by my Canadian boys Helix, and it starts off with Give Me an R. R.
Give me an R! R-O-C-K! What you got?
Rock You.
Nice.
Great way to start off 84 mixtape, man.
Dude, I
Gang
have
vocals right out the fucking gate.
I have that on my honorables. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
it's
also,
so good.
Still to this day, my favorite Helix album, and going through this because, I was going through everything and, I could pick that one or that one or that one or their personal, that one. That is actually probably in the whole genre, my very first in 1984. That's a 10 out of 10 record for me. It's just personal favorite of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of those bands where they have stuff that people know and just never blew up. It's like them, Crocus, and Keel. I always lump them together because they had good stuff and just never went anywhere with it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's too bad.
That song could have been a single and a hit. I mean, a hit, sorry.
Yeah. In the States. I mean, it was huge in Canada.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'hymne national du Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Canada.
Give me an R-O-C-K!
Right? But
I don't mean shit. I don't mean shit.
I know.
What, you got to sell 10 to go platinum in Canada?
Easy.
That's a good way to start, though. That's definitely a good song to start with.
What about you? You're putting your cassette in because you're an old fuck.
That's right. I'm putting my cassette in the old fuck. And what they asked me to do, were they requesting? Give me an R. There you go. All right. Mine, a couple of my songs, I don't know how exactly if they would be labeled hair metal. They're definitely hair metal adjacent. And mine has the same rock theme to it. It's We Rock from Dio's The Last in Line.
You know what? Yeah, like Dio's first 3 records really could, and I love Dio. I have everything of Dio, like on vinyl because I'm a loser. But anyway, I mean,
nerd.
Holy Christ. That's a catalog.
Yeah.
Should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like,
I agree.
Like,
I totally
unbelievable. Agree. Rest in peace, King.
Love
Dio.
I remember hearing him on an interview maybe a year or so when he was still touring with Eddie Trunk because he knows everybody. And he asked Dio, like, what do you do to keep your voice like this? And he was like, I don't do anything. Let's go out there and sing. I don't have to practice or like warm up. It's just the way it is. And it's like, fuck. Some people are just blessed.
Him and Vince Neil, right?
Yeah. Oh. I don't think Vince Neil is quite cutting it these days.
Everything
No,
Oh
there
my
are those
God.
guys out there, right, that are just gifted, and if he didn't take care of it, whatever, and he'd probably still be good if he was around. Like, there's a lot of those singers that can still do that. I just you were commenting too, and I just guessed it on Rock and Danger. We were talking with Tesla. Jeff Keith is another one.
Hmm.
Pipes are still there, right? Like it's rare, but
I
certainly is
know.
exciting.
Yeah, and I know he goes by Jizzo now, but Jizzy Pro Love Hate, he still has a voice.
Yes.
His voice is
Yep.
still, but he does a lot to maintain it. Like he even says the day of a gig, I don't talk. Like I just don't want to do anything to mess it up. He goes out and then it's like gets to bed early, all this shit where he's got to do what he's got to do to keep the voice. Dio was like, "All right, we're going on. Let's do this. Just go on
Yep.
out and just do it." Yeah, exactly, exactly. All
Yeah.
right, what's your second song? What's your second mixtape track?
All right, we're all over the place. My second one is probably another one of my favorite. It's definitely my favorite record from this band. And this song starts out with some freaking cowbell, do 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 do, and it's "Party All Night" by Quiet Riot off Condition
Why?
Critical.
I have that on mine too.
Yeah,
It's
what a such a great tune.
but
And
that
oh
pre-chorus, I'm an animal, I'm a
yeah,
cannibal. Oh, it's so fucking tasty. It's
no, you know what's tasty? You listen to the beginning of that is Rudy's bass.
hmm
And it's loud. They turned it like tasty
yeah.
shit.
I think that's a
Yeah.
better album than Metal Health.
I prefer it over Mental Health,
Yeah,
absolutely.
overall, there's a lot
Yep.
of weak tracks on Metal
Yep.
Health where I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. But that is so many good songs on it. But
So many goddamn good
that's later on
tunes.
my mix. That's later on my
Yeah.
mixtape. But I have it on there. All right, my number two. Again, these guys, I guess you can call them hair metal, but they're one of I guess the forefathers of them. A lot of bands later on in the '80s that became big were fans of these guys. They should have been bigger, but thanks to Vince Neil and his addiction, ended that fucking band's
Yeah.
chances. I put Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Hanoi Rocks up there 2 steps from the move.
Man, what a killer record.
Hmm.
Hanoi, that record it's in my honorables. And even though it was a cover, I was mine was Around the Bend, just because that was their not only their introduction to us, the video too, right? And it was like,
Yeah.
who the fuck are these guys? They're awesome. So yeah, great pick. I mean, I just didn't
They,
have room. I just did not
yeah.
have room.
But yeah, again, they should have been. They just should have been bigger. It was just one
Huge. Should have been
stupid
huge.
mistake, and next thing you know, this band is done. The drummer's dead, and Vince Neil, he's got community service.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Or seriously,
Fucking
seriously,
kill somebody.
you
And
killed someone, and you have to make 3 commercials. Don't drink and drive. Okay, asshole.
You know, I've been playing rock and roll for a lot of years, and I've done it all. Now I do it without drugs.
Right.
All
sure.
right. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Fucking nonsense.
It's amazing. I remember even being a kid back then going, wait, that's all he's getting? Just
Yeah.
confused. Like, there's no way. How the hell is that even a thing? Right?
Well, now that we look at it, and the interweb, and we're older and you see it, is now we know the reason he only served like what, a week or whatever he did is because of the civil case, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
well, if he's not in jail, they're going to do a record and make a gajillion dollars and he can pay you. So
Yeah, but you killed a guy.
you killed a guy. Well,
You
and the
killed a
other one
guy.
they never talk about, he killed a guy, but the people in the other car, I think, were like permanently incapacitated, and that's probably
Yes.
where the money went, right? So
Most likely. Oh, yeah, probably. But yeah, no one talks about
yeah,
those two. Those lives just changed because
yeah.
a dumb choice. Like, what the fuck are you doing? When was that? Was that in 80? Was that 84 the accident happened? Or
Yeah, because Theater of
yeah.
Pain was after it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
fucked up, fucked up.
Moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're number three.
My number three is maybe not, I wouldn't necessarily call it a ballad, but it sure is on my list because it's such a goddamn good song from a great record that has the other two singles off this record came with the hokey videos and everything, but the rest of the record is so goddamn fucking good. I picked Twisted Sisters, The Price. And we've talked about it like those other tracks on that record besides the singles.
Mhm.
So good. But The Price has something special for me. And my wife doesn't watch this show anyway. First time I dry humped a girl on a couch, The Price was playing. Just saying.
Ugh.
What was the price
And
you paid?
that's right. But I mean, such a great vocal performance. Not like at the beginning with not the makeup.
Twisted Sister! What is that?
You know, that was kind of the
Yeah.
world. People knew Twisted Sister, but that was, 80, the Stay Hungry went so big and great video concept, amazing song, like great vocal performance. I love that song to this day. I'll always turn it up.
Yeah, and the thing is, when people talk about ballads from the genre, that song never comes up.
Never.
And it's you're right, it's a really good goddamn song. And
Yeah.
not for nothing, I don't think We're Not Gonna Take It, I Want to Rock are bad songs.
No.
And the videos are all, fucking slapstick shit. Which made them big, but yeah, the rest of that album's got some really fucking kick-ass songs on it. Matter of fact, I got one on mine later on in the mixtape. But
Yeah.
I remember, oh shit, what the fuck's his name? Dee Snider was saying that this woman got all pissed at them because he's cursing on stage during a show, and she took like her 11, 12-year-old kid to the show because they look at the goofy videos, and he's like, I don't understand what the problem is. I talk like that all the time in my shows. All of a sudden, kids start liking us because of the videos, and now I got to watch what I say on stage. What the
Yeah.
hell? Well, yeah, that's what you went with. That's your thing.
Yeah.
But that's a good pick. I didn't have any ballads on mine. I didn't have the ballad
No.
requirement, but I guess your first dry hump experience is more than enough to get
It's got to be on there.
mixtape.
Yeah. Got to be on there.
All right, my number 3. It is, I mean, this was it was a huge album for this band, sold 2 million. I didn't go with the single Round and Round because no. But I went with In Your Direction from Out of the Cellar by Rat.
Oh,
I just
deep
like that
fucking
riff.
track.
I like that riff. That's just tasty. Rat has so many good riffs in their catalog. That's
So
the
many
one
good
just
riffs.
ballsy and heavy. It's just nice. That's one of my favorite Rat songs.
My on honorable, I had one off that record on my honorable list, and it's actually Crucier like wrote it, and it's She Wants Money. Fucking love that tune.
That's a great one too. You know
Yeah.
what? Everyone knows Round and Round, but I've heard it a million times. It's not a bad song. I'm just done with it. But the
Yeah.
rest of that album, god damn,
So
really
good.
fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your number 4. Okay, something
In Your
else.
Direction. What a great fucking pick that was.
It really
Yes.
is. I was looking at the album going, I mean, One Man is good and people know that. What's the last song on that album? Fuck.
It'll be down there.
I'll put it down as always.
Yeah.
I almost went with that, and then I'm like, nah, In Your Direction. That riff is just hits
So
you right in
fucking
the
good.
guts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
number 4.
Number 4 is when you talk about this genre in the early 80s anyway, this dude gets no fucking clout, no speak up, nothing. And he was massive late 70s, early 80s, especially the record that was out in 84 for this. And it's Sammy Hagar off VOA. I wanted to use VOA, but I went with the hit is I Can't Drive 55, because I mean, that's 84, man. That song
Yeah.
was everywhere in 84, right? And you know what? For some fucking reason, that song comes on a radio. I don't listen to radio, whatever. You just can't help but still drive fast.
Exactly. I have that in my honorables.
Yeah.
I was like,
and you know what?
that
I put it
kinda
on there
gets-
too. I have a story and I repost it on Facebook every year when it pops up in my memories. Is maybe 10 years ago, I was driving to work. It was on the radio. I was going too fast and I got pulled over. And the policeman, very polite and everything, came up. It was nice. And he's just like, driver's license. I'm like, do you know why I'm pulling you over today? Yep. Yeah. I said, yeah, I was speeding. He goes, okay, you in a hurry today? I said, honestly. And I just laughed. I go, I Can't Drive 55 just came on 92 City. That's our Roxy. I go, I got nothing to say. And he stood there, went back because they check to make sure I'm not, whatever,
Yeah,
comes back and
murdering
just go.
people.
He goes, appreciate your honesty. Best story I've heard all week. Have a great day. I was like,
That's,
Sammy got me out of a ticket.
that's
King.
hilarious. That is
Yeah.
hilarious. That only happens in Canada. If that happened in
Yeah.
the States, you would have been dragged out of the car and shot. That's what
And just beaten.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah. And
beaten.
killed.
They would have
Yeah.
shot you. They would have shot
Oh,
you.
you're Canadian. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Bam. Next thing you know, all over the news. Yeah, I was on my honorables. I was like that. Because there are other good songs on it, but that's just a classic. And you're right. When
It's
you hear
classic.
that thing, you feel like, you know what? I'm gonna gun it, and I think I can outrun the cops. Like,
I think I can
feel
today.
good, yeah. At least for 3.5 minutes.
Might have slowed down just a little bit, but whoa! There it
Oh, goodness.
No. Oh!
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
My gosh! And that vehicle actually went into a basement.
Oh,
That
my
is a
goodness.
basement area right there.
I could do it.
Yep.
And next thing you know,
And
he
it's
pulled
so
out of the
funny
car.
now. 55 is what? You're down in the States, like your school zone speed now?
No, it's still 55 is still the max most places, though some places have 65,
Hey
depending
man,
where.
North Dakota, when I go down there to visit the wife's family and stuff, or go to Minnesota stuff, that the highway there, it's 75, 80.
No shit. Because there's
Yep.
nothing there. Where are you gonna hit?
It's just empty. Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
hitting nothing.
Empty,
Yeah.
flat fields for miles, and you don't see another car until an hour and a half later. There's nothing. There's nothing to hit.
Enter banjos. Do-do-do-do-do.
Is it
Sorry.
really like the South?
No,
I
it's
don't think
not.
no, it's
It's
not like
not.
that. It's just
No.
fucking nothingness.
Just nothing.
It used to be Buffalo. Fucking Buffalo for miles until we kill all those motherfuckers. Fucking
That's right.
Because their wings are delicious. I don't know.
That's
It's
right.
the way it is. This is the way it is.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have? By 4?
4.
That's my Party All Night by Quiet Riot. I already
Oh,
covered that. That's
God,
a
I love
great
that
tune.
song.
That is
So good.
I think it's better than might be up there with Mental Health, but definitely better than Come On Feel the Noise.
Yeah. I've always said too about Quiet Riot, even QR3 when it went keyboardy and flashy like everybody did in 86 or whatever. Man, I would love to see a remix of that record because there's some good shit on that record.
What's the one after it with the other vocalist with what's his face?
Oh, just QR4 with Shortino.
yeah,
That is
4. Yeah, Sortino, that's
fuck.
his name.
So good.
That is such an underrated album.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
the
Oh, by
banging
that, when
tune
that
on
come
that
out?
one.
87? 88?
88. Yeah, I want to say.
No one was talking Quiet Riot at that point.
Nope.
They were just done.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
like Twisted Sister. They had the one big album, put out decent albums, and then nothing.
Yep.
Just done.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah,
Well, the rock gods are fickle, I guess.
they are.
All right, you're number 5, closing out side 1.
Closing out side 1, we have talked about this band a lot, where these guys can do whatever the fuck they want, and they can be successful in any genre they want. And it is Queen with Hammer to Fall.
Oh, I didn't put it on because it's not quite hair metal. One of my favorite,
But
Queen
it's
songs.
heavy, right?
It's
Like,
fucking great.
yeah.
It's great. I had on my honorables. I'm like, because I have a bunch of honorables that great tunes, but they're not quote unquote hair metal. And I
Right,
pushed
that
it with
was
some of my
my-
other ones.
No,
That's
that
a
was my
great
one
tune.
that was lined, but I mean that tune, like holy Christ, like it.
Yep.
And I mean, if you've ever seen it, folks, and please do, if you want to see, in my opinion, first of all, Freddie on my office
Nice.
wall.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
In my opinion, the finest live performance ever is Queen at Live Aid.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
You're goddamn right.
And they
Yeah.
do Hammer to Fall. Like, I mean,
Hammer to fall!
and that's what made me run out. Like, everybody knew a little Queen, but at like in 85 when Live Aid was out, like 13 years old, I went with my paper route money and went and bought the works the next day because I
Mhm.
had to have Hammer to Fall. Had to have it.
Yeah. That's a
So-
great. I like Queen, but they're more rocking and heavier tunes. I'm a bigger fan of than stuff like
Mhm.
Killer Queen. That song I'm gonna skip that one.
Yeah,
Hammer to
crazy little
Fall.
thing. Yeah.
I don't mind that. That's not bad. It's a little different because John Deacon's bass line on that is fantastic, and he's an underrated bassist. But
Yeah.
but yeah, Hammer to Fall. That and Oh, what's the other one? Shit.
Off that record. Well, I mean, there's I Want It All. Oh man.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Oh shit. Keep Yourself Alive?
Yep.
That's a killer one too. Those are probably my two favorite Queen songs right there.
Man,
Fucking killer
like I
stuff.
said, they can do country, pop, whatever the fuck they want. And I mean, I think I wanted you to play this Friday. Well, whenever, whatever. I want to hear Hitman off Innuendo
Oh
because
shit, I gotta put
that's
that on there.
heavy.
Text
That's
that to me again
heavy.
later. I forgot to put it
All
on there.
right,
I'll put
we'll
it on
do.
there.
That's heavy, folks. It's
Yeah.
coming. Like, I mean, Brian May is an incredibly underrated metal guitarist, if he wants to
I,
be.
yeah, yeah. Because when you texted me that, I was saying I was listening to for some reason Headlong, just having that on over and over. I'm like, what a goddamn good song. And that came out later in their career.
Yep.
And it came out in the same year that he passed, that Mercury passed. 91, right? Yeah.
91 was
Uh,
Innuendo. Yep.
good stuff. That's a good
Yep.
pick. Like I said, it's on my honorables. Didn't make because that's not quite hair metal, but I got no complaints with you having it. My next one, my number five, is from Stay Hungry by Twisted Sister. It's kind of two songs in one, but they go together. Captain Howdy and Street Justice slash Street Justice. That my favorite songs off the album.
So good, man.
It's
Like,
just so great. This stupid pedo gets out, and the fucking people in the streets like, fuck this guy. Let's murder him
yeah.
right now. Just I'm like, holy
You
shit.
seen the movie? The movie is so good.
No, I didn't know there was a movie
You haven't
for
seen
it.
Captain Howdy?
No,
Oh,
what?
oh, oh.
I had no idea.
D. Snyder.
So much flesh, so little time. I want to play ball scarecrow.
Strangeland.
Yeah, D. Snyder plays the guy. Incredible.
When did this come out? What the fuck?
I don't know. I just remember renting it. Well, I would have rented it on VHS. That's how old it is. It's so good, dude. It'll be on YouTube. You got to watch it.
Really? I gotta check it out. I'll
Mandatory.
definitely check it
Yep.
out.
Amazing.
What's the line he got out on a technicality because the judge had a 3-drink lunch or something like that?
Yep.
Oh, great.
Fucking vodka, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
so goddamn good.
And it started out the movie, like the premise, like he got out, served his time, right? And he was all like straight laced, like collar up to here, just whatever. And but the public is what the public is, going and poking the bear, and he snaps. So worth a watch.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out then. All right.
Yep. Yep.
All right. You're flipping your mixtape over, putting in side two. What's the first thing we're hearing?
Oh, first thing we were hearing, some more Canadian boys. I cannot wait to see this show in May, and it's Follow Your Heart by Triumph.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. And just, I mean, because folks, that's not hair metal, but you need to understand 84, it's such a fine line, right?
It's
It was
weird.
metal and
84
whatever.
is
Like
not, yeah.
Triumph ruled the planet in the late 70s, early 80s. Their videos, Follow Your Heart, Spellbound, all that shit, all over MTV, all over Much Music. They were fucking big. And that just, what a great song. Great harmonies. Like, man, they're just such a great band. And I am so excited that they're going back out, and I'm pumped. And that's just a great way to start my side too, anyway.
Yeah. See, I didn't get into in high school. I kind of knew of them, maybe a couple songs here and there.
Yeah,
But
me too.
I remember my freshman year, I was a DJ at the college radio station, and I was on from like 1 to 4, like Sunday morning. So, you go out, and then I had to rush back to get home, back to campus in time to get on the radio. I remember seeing the cover because everything was on either vinyl or basically CD. See, I remember seeing the vinyl. Oh shit, what's the one? Never Surrender. And
Oh,
I used to play Too Much Thinking and Allied Forces all the time. Back then you couldn't just download it. I didn't have it back in my dorm to play, and I would just play a song off that fucking album every week.
Yep.
All the time. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. That whole gig itself was just nuts. Because you're on.
That would have been awesome, man.
It was hilarious because I remember first day they show you how to work all the shit, how to work the board and queue up songs and play the carts for the commercials, all this crap. And the guy was like, he was a student there. It was like the we ran the things. He's like, pick out a bunch of albums, have you guys go on and you test it out, see how it works. And I had all hair metal shit. I like all this stuff. And
Absolutely, man.
it was like, I remember Faster Pussycat was on the top. And the guy's looking at me like, this is a classic rock station. We don't play this stuff. I'm like, all right. But then I was on so late at night, no one was fucking listening. So I put on whatever the fuck I wanted to.
That'd be the best job ever.
Oh, I didn't get paid for it. It was all volunteer stuff,
No.
but you get all these crazy characters that would call you in the middle of the night, that request all this shit. But there was one time where they were having some event at a bowling alley, so they were playing the station at the bowling alley, and I kind of knew they were doing that, but I'm like, I'm playing what the fuck I want. I don't give a shit. And I'm putting all the hair metal and you got some classic. I'm mixing all this stuff. And the guy that said this is a classic rock station, don't play this. He calls the station and he's like, dude, keep doing what you're doing. The people here are loving your show right now. I'm like, fuck yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's keep going. Here's Extreme. Fuck yeah. Why
Yeah.
not? Hell.
It's so funny how people just turned up their nose at this genre. I remember trying to think. It was when I lived in my hometown the second time. So my youngest was born in 2004. So let's say 2005 or 6. I'd won a radio contest for something. And then they asked the radio contest winners of the last few months to come in and do a focus group, talk about future programming and stuff. And there was like 10 people in there and all these radio station people. And I just came up like to say, what would you like to see? And I said, I would love to see an hour a week of hair metal. Like I'd love nothing more than at whatever at night and hear, nothing but a good time by Poison. Everybody's like, yeah, 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 yeah. It went nowhere, but it's like, man, there was still the desire before they kind of came back again. It's like this genre never die. It won't.
It's amazing how so many people, I mean, the whole thing I even got on board with any of this shit was when I started my station head show. I think it's almost 3 years ago now. Holy shit. But
Damn.
I remember listening to Metal Mike when he had his podcast still going.
Yeah, me too.
And
Yeah.
it was like they would talk about, kind of like this, albums by year. And they were talking, him and his guests would talk about albums. Like, people know this stuff? I'm like, holy shit. I didn't, because at that time, I didn't know anyone else that knew any of this stuff. And then it kind of just, I decided, let me do this show. I'm going to put a show together I would love to hear if this was a thing. And it was like, almost 3 years later, I got this show. And I met a bunch of people. A lot of people like, yeah, this genre is fucking great. Talk about bands that I had no idea people knew about. Like, you think you're the only one on an island that knows any of this hair metal shit. And next thing you know, like, I'll post, like, oh, I'm listening to this album this morning. People are like, oh, that's a fucking great album. I'm like, when I got this thing, nobody knew who this band was. Now all of a sudden, it's like it just blew up in a weird way,
Who knew that
Who
there was
knew?
just more than you that was a Lillian Axe fan?
Exactly. That was one of the bands when Metal Mike's like, oh, I love this album. But I'm like, holy shit, someone else knows Lillian Axe besides me?
Yep.
And then next thing you know, a bunch of people out there are Lillian Axe fans. All right, you did your 6, right?
No, I just did my 6. Did you do
All
your
right,
6?
my six. Speaking of which, it's hair metal adjacent.
Okay.
I think these guys don't get. I think they deserve way more respect than they get. And it's one of my favorite songs by these guys. It's Deep Purple with the title track from Perfect Strangers.
You know what?
Fucking
You
great
fucking ain't wrong.
tune. Fucking great tune.
Great.
That whole
call.
riff. Oh, it's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
And those guys deserve way more respect than they get. Way more.
Thank God that they are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I see that pisses me off because they waited on it so long. And even Lars Ulrich said when Metallica got in, he's like, this is crazy. We're getting in. And Deep Purple, a band that influenced me to even play the drums, isn't in. I didn't get him in until after John Lords passed away.
Yeah.
And it's like, you
bullshit.
assholes. They're clueless. It's just a clueless organization.
It is.
But
You know what?
fantastic band.
Maybe one day They Corporation will take over the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We'll straighten some shit out.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get the right bands in there.
That's
Though I
right,
have
we
to
will.
say, someone brought this up. They looked at my video and commented on the one I did almost a year ago about the Hair Metal Hall of Fame. I was like,
Hmm.
shit, in a few
Oh,
weeks,
fuck.
I'm gonna have to make a new one of those because the next class has to get in.
It's been a year already. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got to
I
do it.
know. Holy shit, I
Yeah.
know. I gotta wait until they make their decision and we go pissed off of what people they choose as their candidates, and then I'll make mine. But that's later on.
Oh, fuck, Deep Purple. Love that.
It's a
Good.
great band. Such a great band.
You know, it's in
All
that
right.
vein of Triumph, right? Those fucking bands just run around kicking ass, right? Like,
And they don't get, at least, well, Triumph here in the United States didn't break huge, but multi-talented. The songs are there, the albums are there. I just
yeah.
don't. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. Like Triumph should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, is there a
Like, no
Canadian
question.
version? Is there a
No
Canadian
question. Yeah.
version of it?
Oh, they're there. They're on
Of
every
course
kind of
they are.
Hall
Of
of Fame
course
up
they
there.
are.
Yeah.
Them, fucking Rush, Brian Adams, and Slick Toxic. They're all in
That's right.
the Canadian Hall of Fame. Oh fuck! I gotta make a picture on that now.
Yeah.
All
With
right,
Anne
you're
Murray. With Anne Murray.
and Murray. All right, you're number 7.
All right. Number 7, 6, 7. Yeah. It,
6, 7.
uh,
Ah.
um, it is a band that I'm not really into per se, and it was on the show we did with, bands we're just not that into, right? Overall, their body of work, but I love this fucking song, and this I actually prefer the live version better, but the studio version was from '84, and it's off Scorpions' "Love It First Sting," and it's Big City Nights. Fucking love that
Oh, I
song.
forgot about that. Oh, they have that in my
Yeah.
honorables. That's a really fucking good tune.
Great
Fuck, I
song,
forgot
and
all
and,
about
and
that.
pandemic song, right? And yeah, once it and because they released it as a single, but off Worldwide Alive, and then it
Okay.
just from the tour. And I mean, there's those songs out there that are way better live than they are in the studio.
Yeah.
That's one
Oh,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But it's '84. It's off Love First Sting. Big City
Hmm.
Nights.
Well, there's one with the video, and I'm obsessed with this clip in the video where, it starts with girls in bikinis on beaches and all this shit. And then for
Yeah.
some reason, it's a guy with a waste paper basket over his head doing this.
What the fuck?
I'm just
Yes.
like, what the fuck is that? What the hell that is? And every time I watch that video, I'm like, I don't know. I just know why. Why is that there? Maybe one of the guys had a few in him and thought he was funny and it's put it in the video. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It kind of would be odd if they were like, using excessive chemicals and alcohol in the '84.
No. The hell
Saying
you
maybe,
say?
maybe.
No
Saying
way.
could be
I
a
can't believe
possibility.
that. I can't believe that.
Maybe a possibility.
All right, my number 7. I'm surprised you haven't had anything from this band yet. Uh, I this band was on our bands I'm really not into, but I don't know why. I said I don't know why I'm not into them. There are songs I like with them that just kick fucking ass. But I
Hmm.
went one from Wasp, Animal, Fuck Like a Beast.
Oh,
Fucking so goddamn good. Sorry,
so good.
Animal parentheses Fuck Like a Beast.
Yeah. Only out in
So
Europe.
fucking good.
Couldn't release that tune in North America. It's too bad they left it off where, but it winged us out so good. So excited. There's bands that are out there that I've never seen that I've always wanted to. And as of yesterday, Wasp is touring again and they're doing the first 4 records and they're coming through
That's
Winnipeg.
nice.
I'm so fucking pumped for that. Like,
I'm
man,
surprised Blackie's even doing it because physically he's a mess.
back is shot and whatever. And I
Mhm.
guess he's got, the big motorcycle. Who cares? Strap that bitch in. He can still give it to me.
All
And the
right.
first 4 records, come on.
Yeah,
Those first 4 records are
I know.
unreal, man.
I don't know how I'm not bigger into Wasp. I don't fucking get it.
My buddy and I were talking about it just today, and he's like, "Man, I just can't get into them." I said, "Well, don't worry about like that, later shit. Like, concentrate, even not the first 4, even the first 3 studios, and then they've got Live in the Raw that they tour Like, there's a lot of great shit there. So
I know,
it's
I'm not even
great.
denying it. I just have to, maybe just to sit down and spend some time with it. But
Yeah,
the songs I like, I'm raising the volumes on. I don't.
absolutely.
I can't explain it. Just can't
I
fucking
know it's
explain it.
weird. We did a video on it, right?
I think part of it is I wasn't into them when I was in high school. That's like your formative music years where you whatever
Yeah.
you're getting, you latch on to. Like even now, I can name the track listing of albums I got back in the, 80s. Albums I like now, couldn't even fucking tell you who's on it, what the song tracking is. It could be a good album. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I don't know what
You're
the
right.
produced this. Yeah, well, when you're young, you're like a sponge. Your brain absorbs all that shit.
Exactly.
All right, you're number 8.
My number eight is from the band. It was my second love. Quiet Riot introduced me to this genre, and then the band that it was my favorite band for. Oh man, from my early teens into my 40s, and it is their '84 album was called Animalize. It was the first single, Heaven's on Fire. You can't talk. I sure it's been played a lot. There are better tunes on that record, but 84, you can't not mention Heaven's on Fire.
I
It
thought
is
I
a
had
good,
them.
it's a
I
good
thought I had it on
tune,
my honorables.
a video of excess and chicks and stuff
Of course, yeah.
everywhere,
Yeah,
a
I got
sing along for a live show, like Heaven's on Fire.
yeah, I got that in my honorables. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yep.
I'm not the big fan of Kiss like you are. I
I
mean,
know it was on your list too.
it,
Yeah.
it, no, no, I didn't say it was a band I wasn't
Oh no,
into. Like
no, that
70s
was
Kiss, I like.
that
70s
was
Kiss is
Patrick's slag and kiss where we just
Pat,
about kicked him out of the
he didn't
basement.
like Kiss,
Oh,
AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith. What the fuck?
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
poor guy.
What the hell are you
Poor
doing?
guy.
I mean, okay, you got your opinions, but just,
But you're wrong,
saying
Patrick.
it.
You're invited back to the basement, man. We won't talk about those bands, man.
That's right. Yeah,
Whew.
don't say that in public again.
Don't say that in public, but you are
Oh
always welcome
man, yeah.
back.
When he kept
Yeah.
saying this shit, I'm like, he's fucking with us? He's trolling
Yeah,
us
I
right
thought he
now.
was just
Is he
joking with us.
gaslighting us at the moment? What the hell? And he just listed all these
All
bands
right.
and kept going. Like, oh
All right.
wow,
Well, his corner stool in the basement's still there waiting for his return.
stool.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't get to sit on the couch.
He doesn't have couch privileges yet.
He's in the bad corner right
He
now.
sits in a corner next to the stereo where he changes the cassettes and flips them over
That's
for
right.
us when he needs to.
Yeah.
He's in between the stereo and the fridge, so he's there to get us
That's
some
right.
beers, there to flip the tape over.
Yeah, and we're gonna make him listen to all 28 Kiss studio albums.
Oh God, I don't know if I can even do that. I don't know if I can do that.
I could.
The '80s stuff, I don't know. I struggle with. I really do.
Eh,
It's not the same. It's
but
just not the same.
it's
We
not the
talked
same.
about it. We talked about it.
That's right.
All right, so that was your 8.
Yeah.
All right, so my next couple,
Yeah.
these aren't usually debated as hair metal bands, and this might be my favorite album by these guys, but it's from Great White self-titled album, Stick It.
Oh, that's a
They're,
great tune. You know, on
they're
my
a straight up
honorables
metal
again,
band then. They're
they
a straight up
were
metal band.
straight up. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they decided to kind of change, and they'd had through their whole discography, you pick a few songs you love and you'll go and buy the records anyway, because you did back in the day if you liked one song, but whatever. But man, their first couple records, straight metal, kicked ass.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're one of those bands that kind of like a lot of bands that released albums in 83, 84 that were in the genre. They kind of died out towards the end. In the 80s, Quiet Riot was done, Twisted Sister was done. These guys, they kind of got bigger in the late 80s. Yeah, it was
Well,
off
yeah,
it was off
they started
of a
covering
cover.
people, right? They
What's
started
that?
covering people. They covered a couple of songs from the Angels from Angel City, and then of course Ian Hunter
Yep.
and yeah, so and then they did some Led Zeppelin shit, and so I mean, hey, you do what you got to do to fucking pay the bills, dude.
Yeah, I get that. No, I get that. I still remember watching them doing Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You on MTV's Unplugged.
So fucking good.
I was in college and we're all just sitting there going, holy shit, this is unreal how good this is. Yeah,
Yep.
it was. One of the best performances on that show. Just unbelievable.
Rest in peace, Jack, man.
Yeah,
King.
yeah.
King. His body completely gave out on him, but his voice
Yeah.
was still good at the end.
Yeah. That was he passed last year?
I want to say last year, but I bet if we looked it up, it was probably 3 or 4 years, and then we're just gonna go, oh fuck. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's that long ago because I
You
thought
want me to look it up right now?
I thought the collaboration he did with Tracy Guns came out in 24. Medusa. It's a pretty solid album.
Really good album. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I can't look it up. It's not working. Whatever. You'll put it up there. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll get the yeah. That's what the bottom's always right. It's never
Bottom's
hasn't
always
missed
right.
anything yet. Never
Bottom's
hasn't
always
missed
right.
yet.
That's right.
All right, you're number 9.
Is that my number? No, I just did Heavens on Fire.
That was your 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you didn't do 8, did you? Oh, yeah, you just
8
did
was
Great White.
thicket.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
bro. I
Sorry.
know. Numbers
All
is
right.
hard.
Numbers are so fucking hard.
I
All right, number
know,
9.
man.
Now I got to go back to my
Order and
list.
shit.
Oh, yeah. Number 9, going back up to my part, my neck of the woods. These guys live, 5.5 hours from me, and they had a massive record in '84, and it is Kick Axe, and the
I
song is
knew it.
On the Road to Rock.
I think I had that in my honorables too. I'm surprised Yep.
Great song.
I'm surprised it took this long for you to get to them. Seriously.
Oh,
I was like, one of these last two has to be Kick Axe. There's no way.
yep.
Is that the one with the video when they're talking to all the Vice Monster thing is talking to all the
Yes,
composers?
that's the
corny.
one.
That's dog meat! What have you guys been doing for the last 300 years?
It's
Just
so
the corny
corny.
80s. You know what it was? All these video directors, they saw probably we're not going to take it and thought, let's do stupid things. That will sell records. And it probably did. But anyway,
But not even that. It was like, let's appeal to 13-year-olds that think anything older than them is dumb.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, Mozart was a hack, right? Sure,
Exactly.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Beethoven sucked. All right. Yeah, he didn't know his craft. Got it. But Kick Axe, they're the guys that blow him away. Oh. All right, my number 9.
But what a great band name too, though, right?
That's a fantastic band name. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
See, I never really got into them, and the only album I owned was it Kick Axe 4? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Where they had the song Rockin' Days.
Yeah, that's a
really
tough,
good
that's a tough one
song.
to find. It kind of
Well, I have it on CD and somehow it broke. I couldn't even tell you how. We were trying to play it once. Like, what happened? And one of the parts like cracked and it split. Like, are you fucking kidding
It's how
me?
good it is. It's so fucking good. It exploded of awesomeness.
It couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle
Couldn't
itself.
handle it.
And it's
Couldn't
not
handle
on
itself.
streaming, so there's that.
Yeah.
I gotta YouTube it maybe. All right, my number 9. Of course, these guys are gonna be on here. There's no doubt they're a hair metal band, but it's Into the Fire off of Dawkins Tooth and Nail.
Oh, dude, let me
Great.
tell you something.
There's so many songs off that one. So many songs.
So many.
Yeah.
Almost that I can't. So fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
I
The
was like, I gotta
cover,
have
like,
something.
come on, the cover with like the kind of Freddy Krueger-y hand
The
there
claw
before
thing
there was
coming
even
out.
Dream Warriors and shit. And
Yeah.
that album was actually, you put all these other ones we're talking about here. Like that is a straight metal album. Maybe except for Alone Again, you take that out, but that's
Yeah,
metal.
but that's a killer tune too.
Yep.
You know,
Sure
it's-
fucking is.
Is that a 10 out of 10? I think it might be.
Pretty
Though
fucking
my
close.
favorite still is Back for the Attack.
Yeah,
the
well,
whole
it's
album
because
there.
George just went next level on his plane.
Because he was pissed. He was like, "Fuck everybody." Instead of me punching fucking Don as hard as I can to like break his eye socket, I'm gonna just put it out on my guitar and just shred the shit out of it. And fuck yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Then he
and I love-
continued on Wicked Sensation with Lynch Mobs. Like, nah, I ain't done being pissed yet. I can put that awesome album out.
And it's so fucking sad now that like Don finally admits 40 years later, yeah, it was all me. I was an asshole.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they
Whatever.
both had their issues. There was
Oh,
one
sure.
story where Don even like during like a sound check or something Don like just went, what is your problem? Like what the fuck? Why do you have an issue? And he just pointed to it says Docket on the back behind the drums. That's the problem I have with this. Like you're the fucking it's us, not you, asshole. And then of course, yeah, fuck you. They don't like each other. And then eventually, to what 88, they finally went their separate ways without murdering each other.
Yeah.
Amazingly. Amazingly.
Yep. But man,
All right. What are you
good
closing
shit.
out your tape with?
It is funny You just mentioned Dawkins.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Because as you know, I love to end any record rocking out with my cock out. So I'm ending my mixtape with Tooth and Nail off
Nice.
Tooth and Nail. Because
Nice.
holy shit, is that song just smokes.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's a
Yeah.
fucking great one.
Don at his peak, Mick at it, like the whole band just tight on that song, and George, Mr. Scary being Mr. Scary.
That's a good
Still,
one.
as much as everyone talk, I still feel he is underrated player. I really do.
Most bassists are.
Oh, so are we talking about Jeff now? Okay.
That's the way it works. Who are you saying was underrated? Lynch?
George, underrated
Oh,
player.
I say people that know the genre or play guitar, they know how fucking good he is. I can't. You can probably go on YouTube and see top, hair metal guitarists. He's gonna be on the list. There's no doubt. Probably number one. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, you're right. Jeff Pilson is also. He's not. He's a so under goddamn rated.
The whole band, great.
Yeah,
Great.
you're right. You're right. That rhythm
Yep.
section is really solid. It's just everyone keeps saying, "What if they put out one more album and they might have blown up?" I don't. I think they would have killed each other before that.
They would have murdered each other
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, it was self-preservation at that fucking point.
Absolutely.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Dawkins' latest album, the recording put on pause because Don funeral service for Don tomorrow, and George is serving 25 to life for murdering him.
Exactly. Don't worry. The demos are going to be like Dawkins live in prison.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm closing out my mixtape. Easy, my favorite band. One of their biggest albums.
I was waiting.
First time they got to number one with the worst song on the album, but I took the closer from 1984 by Van Halen with House of Pain.
Great fucking song.
Such a good tune. I mean, I easily could have had Panama or Hot for Teacher. Yeah, there were singles, but they're great songs. Jump got me into the band. I wouldn't even bother putting it on, even if it's on like it comes up somewhere. I'm like, nah, skip. I can't. Fuck. But I've told the story. I went to go get the cassette 'cause I'm an old fuck at a store called Crazy Eddie, and it was kind of like a Best Buy. I had vinyl, cassettes, computers, TVs, all that shit. And went to the counter to tell my mom I'm getting this cassette because if I just disappeared or came home with a cassette, she started asking questions. And she was talking to one of the salespeople there who was like probably 16 at the time. 12-year-old me is like, oh my God, she's hot. She was, at the time. And she's talking to my mom and noticed me standing there with holding the cassette. And she, in mid-sentence, goes, "That's a great album." Anyway, with this, and I'm like, "Oh, Pretty Girl said this out. I gotta get this.
Yeah,
I have to go fucking buy this." And yeah, that's how I got into Van Halen. Ever since.
Mine was close. Jump was out, and I wanted it. And when we were at Kmart with my mom and everything, and it's like, "Yeah, it has this song I want." And I'm 84, I'm 12, and she's like, "I'm not buying you that with a baby smoking a cigarette." Well, now I want it even worse because my mom doesn't want me to have it.
Yeah.
So, but my favorite song on that record is, for some reason, I don't know, I just love "I'll Wait."
That's a great tune.
Yeah.
That's
my favorite one.
Great tune. I think when it comes to the song with a lot of keyboards on it, that's a way better song than Jump.
Yeah.
But it's weird because they released that as a single but never made a video for it.
No.
I don't know why.
Great tune.
That is a great tune. That is a fantastic tune, actually. That whole album is really fucking good if you take the title track, the instrumental bullshit, and then Jump. The rest of that album is just great.
Yeah, sometimes Van Halen, like the instrumental shit doesn't like I'll never understand why there's so many in balance, all that weird shit. Like, you don't need, take it out. Whatever. Is what it is.
I want to say, let me think about this. I want to say 5150 might have been the first album without an instrumental on it.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think of two heads. I think they did. They had something on there. Was Spanish Fly on that? Yeah, Spanish Fly's right before DOA. Yeah, so they had an instrumental on that one too.
I think you're right. Yeah.
No. All right. What do you
Now,
what?
do we have another 17 hours for our honorables?
Let's go through them real quick. See what we got. What didn't make it?
Introduction to Bon Jovi with Runaway.
I had that.
18 different songs off Tooth and Nail. I do love, yeah, Fastway, All Fired Up.
Mm,
We mentioned Icon, Rock On.
yeah.
Crocus, the Blitz album was out in 84. There's like 4 or 5
Mhm.
songs in there. Striper, their EP, Loud and Clear,
Oh,
introduction to
that's
them.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the EP, the short one. In
Yeah.
85, they re-released whatever, when
Yeah.
Soldiers came out. Wasp, my pick off Wasp off that album was School Days. Love that one
Mm.
because Pledge of Allegiance at the beginning.
Oh.
And Special Love, even though we try not to mention it. However, Sykes was still on it, is the John Sykes version of Love Ain't No Stranger off the Slide It In record.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I
Love Ain't No Stranger.
yeah,
Love that song.
that's so many good. So I had Give Me Just a Little More Time. That's a great tune.
Ugh.
I was like that one.
Again, if you have never seen Brian and I discuss the real White Snake.
Yeah, definitely check it out. We had our White Snake mixtape, old school
Yes.
White Snake mixtape, where they used to be a
The
band.
real White Snake.
Oh. Oh, is that so?
Yes, yes. All right, let me go through mine real quick. You mentioned Icon. I had that. Hold On to 18 by Black and Blue.
Yeah. Oh, great song. Yeah.
Yeah. Lay Down the Law by Keel. You had Heaven's on Fire and I Can't Drive 55. Runaway you also had. I put Turn Up the Radio by Autograph. It's an iconic song.
Great song. Yeah.
Gotta Let It Go by Lita Ford.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Your favorite band, The Warning by Queensryche.
Oh, fucking love Geoff Tate.
Rock You by Helix, like you said. On the Road to Rock by Kick Axe. Midnight Maniac by Crocus. Then I had some I didn't put on because they're not hair metal, but great albums. Some Heads Are Gonna Roll by Judas Priest.
Yep.
2 Minutes to Midnight by Iron Maiden. Fight Fire with Fire by Metallica. And Hammer to Fall by Queen. The only reason they make it, they're not really hair metal. But
not hair metal, but oh my fucking God, Power Slave is such a great record.
That's my favorite album by Iron Maiden. Just so many. I almost put Aces High. That's a great one too. But
man, there's something like, okay, could we talk hair metal? But one of the best live records is that tour, Maiden Live After Death.
I think
right up there for me with Priest's, their live record from like '86 off the.
That's a great one
tour.
too. That's a great one too.
Yeah.
I think for me, that's probably my favorite live album and easily the best one in metal. Easily.
Yeah.
It's just it's all fucking, every single song is a killer and they fucking just destroy it live on that fucking album.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Good. All right. So tell the good folks where they can find you at.
Fucking man, you can hit me up at Read World on X, formerly known as Twitter, as you so eloquently say. And you can find me as my regular ass in Brian's mom's bedroom above the basement.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Whoa. I've stayed in that bed with your mom already. Hold on. Hold on a minute. All right, let me go through my shit. First of all, let's hear your mixtapes. What songs would you put in a mixtape for 1984? Put it right there in the comments, or I think where it'd be over here. Comments, I think, this way.
Yeah.
And let me go through my usual shit. You can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at HB Basement. Always talking music there. And download the Stationhead app every Friday night, 8:30. You can listen to deep hair metal tracks on the Hairband Basement radio show. And let me go through all my usual YouTube shit. Like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, or go to hell. And again, put your comments down in your comments. Say what mixtape we have on your mixtape. I can get this shit out. And once again, Jason, thank you for coming on. It's always a good time. And I totally appreciate you guys coming here in the basement. The fucking my mom part, not so much, but the rest, yes. So as always, keep your hair high and your metal horns even higher. Take care.
Into a basement.
Oh,
that
my
is a
goodness.
basement area right there.
Brian, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know, really.